We're gonna go look at these tomorrow morning, see if we don't bring them home. It is a pair of 1978 Z50's. Says one's complete, one is missing a few things. Both run well, recent feel and brake work. But I've been wanting some Z50's for a really long time, so pretty excited to go check these out. So I got the truck warming up, got the straps ready, got this, in case somebody wants to act a fool on me. The guy seems pretty cool. I've been talking to him for a few days now, so shouldn't be nothing to worry about, but you never know. So once the truck's warmed up, we're gonna load up and start to drive. If we buy these bikes, hopefully these roads clear up later, because I want to do some speed runs. He says they run, so we'll get them home and see if we can get them both to run down the street, and we'll get a top speed for both bikes for now, and then we'll compare it to when I believe I'm gonna 140 swap the one I'm gonna keep, and then I might hang on to the other one for a little while, but eventually get rid of it or do something with it. Maybe keep it, who knows. With me, you can never tell what I'm gonna do, but I think I might 140 swap the one, and then I'm going to probably just do a 88 big bore kit on the other one, and we'll do top speed tests once, you know, they're all said and done, and see how much of a difference it actually makes over stock. He says they run good, but even if they didn't run, I'd still buy them because I'm not buying them for the motor. I actually offered him to take the motors off and sell them to me cheaper so that he could make a little money off the motors too, but he just wants it all gone at once, so. But if they run, that's a plus, because if I do pull the one motor off, I guess I could sell that, or it could be the motor for the CT70 frame, which will be probably actually cut in half and hung on the wall if I buy these, because it's a little bit more Swiss cheesed out than I thought it was. And if I buy these, I've been really excited to get one of these bikes for a few years now, so we'll see how it goes. Don't forget to jam out to some Pink Floyd when you're on your road trip. Can never go wrong with some Pink Floyd, baby. Alright, update. I just left the dude's house with the bikes. Ended up checking them over, and there's a few things looks like they could use. The throttle on the one doesn't seem like it seems a little stiff. Should work fine. We'll take them apart and clean them up, but we got them. We scooped them up. I got both frames, both bikes, all that stuff. So got a little over an hour drive home, and then we'll unload them and kind of dig into them. Let's see if we can get them to fire up. He said he took them to a shop to get tuned up, fuel system, the brakes checked, all that stuff, either this last summer, 2018 or 2017, and then they rode them last year, so last summer, and they parked them and haven't touched them since. So since they've only been sitting for a few months, it shouldn't really be an issue to get them to fire up. I'll just drain the fuel, put some new gas in them, and they should fire right up. So we'll find out in a little over an hour. But we got them, and I'm pretty excited. Been looking for these things for a while. Dude was pretty cool, so worked out good. All right, we made it back home. I'm gonna get these unloaded, and then we'll see if they run. I also got this frame. This is the older style with the hardtail. I'm not sure what year this one is. It's a QA50. So I got this frame as well. And then I got this frame, which is a 77. It's actually in really good shape. There's hardly any rust on it. The paint's good. That's good. Also with the swing arm.
All right, let's see if we can get them to run. I'm gonna try to start them up first without draining the gas or anything. Maybe they'll fire up, maybe not. If they don't, then I'll drain the gas, put some fresh gas in it. But all right, we'll try this bike first because this one looks like it's in a little better shape. That one's got the toggle switch for the ignition. This one's got an actual kill switch up here. So turn the gas on, switch it on. First pull. Yeah, this is quiet. That was a little sticky. First pull with the choke on. After riding 70 miles in the back of the truck in 20-degree weather. That's pretty good. I guess it was serviced last summer at a shop. Their fuel system, brakes, carb. So that's pretty cool. We'll leave the choke on for a little bit. Let her warm up. That's awesome. First bike, first kick. We'll give this one a shot next. It's got a little switch for the ignition. He said forward means run, so we'll try this. I kicked it over without turning the ignition on because I forgot the switch was there. I checked the fuel, checked the oil, kicked it over. Turns over fine. I didn't try to start it yet, so I'll let this bike warm up for a minute, and then we'll give this one a shot. See if this one wants to fire up. But this baby's purring, dude. Little pea shooter exhaust, just purring. I can't believe that. First kick. But this one's in not too bad a shape, really. I mean, fenders are a little beat up. Seat's a little beat up, handlebars are a little bent. But, oh my god, the headlight even works. But I mean, this thing, I'm gonna do a new gas tank with new stickers, new front end with disc brake, new handlebars obviously, new seat, new fenders. We'll probably even get a new one of these, new shocks, new swing arm, obviously a new motor. We'll do the same as this bike, you know, we'll do like the LED headlight, tail light. But this baby's purring, dude. I'm excited about that. All right, I'm gonna let this warm up, and then we'll give this one a shot. All right, she's been running for like probably close to 10 minutes now. Just idling away. It doesn't like to idle with the choke completely off. We'll try it again now. Oh, I guess it is off. But the throttle's a little sticky, so you kind of have to set it to stick to idle. Because if you go all the way forward, she's idling about half an RPM and then she cuts out. But, I mean, this is really sticky. It's really hard and it just stays. So, I mean, that needs to be lubed up. But both front forks are pretty shot. They got a lot of play in them. Those are going to be getting changed out anyways. But they should be fine for some speed runs down the street. But this one runs, so we'll turn the gas off, put it to the side. We'll pull this one out and see if we can get this one to fire up now. Haven't tried it yet, but it doesn't look as promising as that bike. But he said it ran, so maybe, we'll see. So we gotta turn this forward, gas on. There's the choke. Choke on. Yeah, I mean, it's ice cold. You're in the back of the truck doing 80 miles an hour the whole way home. On this one, bars are pretty out of whack. Those ones are decently straight, but she got an exhaust leak right in here. But she running. Oh yeah, the exhaust, the whole muffler looks like it's a little blown out. Alright, so there is both the running bikes. This one's kickstand. Doesn't really work. It kind of just folds up. So we're not going to use that. So let me grab this crate quick. Put this on the crate. God, these things weigh nothing. They literally weigh like 80 pounds. Alright, well, here's the new projects. My plan, as of right now, I'm kind of on the fence though. I'm going to take everything and make one nice bike. And either make one nice bike and sell that bike and keep all the crap parts since I'm going to replace everything anyways. So like I'll keep this seat, this tank. I mean, that seat's junk anyways, but... So maybe keep all, make one nice and either put it for sale, get my money back on what I spent on both of them and the frames, and then use that money to 140 swap, extended swing arm, new gas tank, new seat, handlebars, front end, paint, get one bike pretty much finished, tires, wheels. So either do that and be left with one full bike, said and done, or keep both of them, slowly work on them both, restore one back to OEM with all original parts but actually nice ones, and keep it original, or do two 140s, just different styles. Maybe we'll have one with like some chopped handlebars, cafe racer style, have one more like this, the tall bars and the, kind of the retro style. But we'll see, because then this frame's in really good shape. It's a 77. This one's a 78. I believe this one's a 78 also. This one's also a 78. That frame's in really good shape, so I might even just take everything off one of these. I'll see how these frames look first. I can already tell this one's a little bit more worse. Still not bad. I mean, there's a little bit of surface rust here and there, but it's not shot or damaged in any way. But that one's in really good shape. That'd be easier to get painted or powder coated. But this frame looks like it's in really good shape. Just as good as the other one. But we'll figure something out. I'm just excited they both run. This thing started first kick. I could not believe that. He said they haven't ran since last summer. They've been sitting in a shed all winter, so no heated garage or nothing. The gas is from last year. They were in the back of the truck doing 75 miles an hour, 20 degrees outside the whole way here. Unloaded it. I mean, it's still freezing to the touch even. It ran for 10 minutes. So, I mean, this is warm, but this is still ice cold. And the thing fired up first kick. So that is a good start as far as if I want to sell the original motors or whatever, but I'm happy. I'd say we're doing big things, but clearly this ain't big. I mean, I knew these were small bikes, but I've never actually sat on one or anything. I mean, I've sat on the dirt bike, the Z50's or whatever they are, when I was little, but I'm 6'1", 200 pounds now, so these are a lot smaller, but I always thought the CT was a really small bike, but I think that's as far as we're going to get today. I don't know if I'm going to tear into them or not quite yet, but I am probably going to run inside and go order some parts, because I'm too excited to not. I'm going to probably order a swing arm and some handlebars first, maybe a whole front end. Another thing quick, I was going to go out on the road and do top speed runs on both of these, but it's still really cold and pretty sloppy out there, so I'm going to wait until the roads clear up one of these days and it's a little bit warmer. Not like I'm going to go fast on them. I think they only go like 20 miles an hour, 25 maybe. That's even if they're running perfect, so it's not like I'm taking the CT out, but just when I thought my CT was small, you put one of these things next to it, it's crazy. But yeah, there they are.